show you the second step of annotation. As you can see, we're still in segmentation mode from when we did the timings of our annotation. If you remember this one here, the tiny thing when she points to it. So we'll need to change mode again. We'll go to options and then annotation mode. Okay, so you can see here we've got a bunch of annotations which have already been done up here. And you can see if I drag this out, you've got annotation and then all these different types here which have already been done. And this has changed slightly as well, so you can just click on each tier and there isn't necessarily an active tier at the top, but you can tell that it's the tier that you want to work on because it's red. So you can just double click it, and obviously this turns pink as well though actually. So we've got two annotations here that we want to decide on the type of. And up here we have another menu which has loads of stuff on, which we don't necessarily need to worry about for now, but what we want to find is the grid. So if we click on this, you see grid comes up there, you click on it, or alternatively you can click on these arrows and just go along, and it's right on the left. This one's just, another menu, and you can select which tier that you want to work in. We were working in the card holder gestures one, so you can just click on it and it will change all of your annotations will come up here. So this is the transcript here, and every time you click on something it will go to that point in the timeline, as you can see down here, and the video will change accordingly as well. And so we go to right to the end. Okay, so we had a couple of gestures right at the end of the file, and you can see there's two empty ones here, which is the ones that we made before. I'll click on that and it will go to that point, and then this is the annotation. So you can play here, and she'll do the gesture again when she points. It's the second gesture. And there are two ways of putting in the type. You can either do it in this menu up here, just by double clicking, and then another menu will come up. So I would say that that is an iconic gesture. She's just saying that it's this big, so it's pretty easy iconic. The second one, she's pointing, pretty easily didactic. For more information on the gesture types, then go to the gesture types page. And they're both there. So that's great. And another way of doing it would be to click on this. Click on it there, and then the menu also comes up here as well. You can scroll up and down. And you can put it once, it comes up. Click on it twice, and it will change to that. Same thing with this. Done. There we go, now we've completed. I mean, when you start you'll have basically a bunch of empty annotations. All of these will be empty, and then you just go through each one and then you decide what type it is. Go through, voila. So you don't necessarily have to play the whole file to decide the types of annotation. You can just go to the one which you've already determined the timing of and just decide which type it is.